Hi, it's Greg Burdine, pastor of Faith Baptist Church in Adrian, Michigan, with a Bible verse for you to think about today. It's the day after Easter. It was a good Easter for us here at Faith Baptist Church. We had well over 300 people in church, and the weather held off. We had rain on Saturday, and then we have rain today, actually last night, and it was dry enough that we could have the Easter egg hunt outside. So it was just a great day. A lot of new people, a lot of guests, a lot of invitations went out. Music was powerful. Wow, I don't know that I've ever heard our congregation sing that well, but it was a full house, so that was pretty good, and had a good time. But it's Monday, and it's a new month, April the 1st, April Fool's Day. Be careful, people pulling jokes on you. The kids all like it, but boy, when the adults start doing it, that's when you begin to wonder. But it's a good day, and I'm starting some new verses of the day. I thought in April I would do some verses out of the Bible that have to do with creation, nature, flowers and trees and animals and things like that. With it being springtime coming in, and I saw some daffodils. I saw the forsythia bushes were in bloom, yellow. Judy's got some tulips coming up, probably about 3 or 4 inches. It won't be long that they'll be blooming. Tulip time in Holland, Michigan coming up soon. So I thought I would share some verses about that. If you do have any prayer requests, you can leave them. Please continue. Remember Rex Corbin today. He'll be having surgery early this afternoon. And so remember him. He'll be having a hip replacement surgery. So pray for him. And so here's the Bible verse that I've chosen for the day. It's in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and in verse 11. If you're familiar with this passage, the first few verses talk about there's a time for everything. There's a season for everything. But then in verse 11, talking about God, He hath made everything beautiful in His time. Also He hath set the world in our heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. God has made everything beautiful in His time. Everything that God makes is beautiful, and the timing is beautiful. And there's other things in that passage, but this is what I think is nice about living in Michigan. We get the full 4 seasons. We're north enough and south enough that we get really pretty snow and ice. It is really nice and pretty when you see the ice on the trees and you see the snow on the ground. And yet springtime is so colorful. And what's kind of interesting to me is sometimes even the trees are different colors of green. Have you noticed that? And in the summertime, the sunshine is out, the blue skies, and the full trees and bushes and everything all in bloom, and you can go out and enjoy nature there. And then the fall is my favorite as far as actual colors, because the trees are all various shades of red and green and yellow and orange. So that's just really pretty. So God has made everything beautiful in His time. And if life doesn't seem beautiful for you right now, maybe it's just not quite the season. But it is the season for something. And so it's good for us to look and see what God is doing in our life. But this season that we're coming into in April is a wonderful, beautiful season that God has given us. And I hope that whatever season you're in life, and isn't that true in life? We have different seasons. Whether we're young or old or middle-aged, there is something beautiful in every time because God has His hand in that. So God has a good day for today. So I hope you enjoy your first day of April and enjoy the season.